Okay, so look, for example, I have a friend of mine, right? That he's gay,
Steven.
and when I post a picture, he'll make comments like that, you know?
Like what specifically?
Like,
Like,
like he'll say things like, "I'll hit, no homo."
Nah.
And
Listen, honestly speaking, bagging women, I feel like is normal, right? It's whatever. But if you could bag a gay man, you gotta have a A1 personality or actually handsome.
We've never really told this story on the pod, but I think it's time.
What fucking story?
It is.
You love telling stories.
It is when
That's
we
what
were,
a podcast is.
when we went to Chrome.
Oh, Brome Park, you know what I'm saying? Big B's.
So John, you weren't there, right?
Yeah.
So do us a favor as we commentate this. I need you to interrupt with how you would have handled certain situations.
Where?
And you since you didn't be there, you weren't there. You have to dig into these to the story.
Dude,
Okay.
after everything happened, the first message we got was like, "I'm so glad you and Andy weren't there." We got a shot.
I don't know if we said John.
No, we didn't say John.
We didn't say John, but
you trying to put himself in there to be.
We definitely said Andy.
Definitely said Andy.
Right.
We didn't say you. We didn't say you. No, because I think you were mature enough to like handle that situation the way we handled it.
I stand on business.
Nah, because
So-
definitely Raulin was there and he handled it well. So I think John could have handled it just as well as we did.
So we go right. We're at another town, and in that town we used to go like at midnight, 1 a.m. We used to go and play ball. John would go too,
all the time. Yeah.
but this time John didn't
Still
go,
win all the
It was good though because we had 5-on-5s and it was just us.
and we was balling.
Music, food, water, hookah,
And they had 24-hour lights,
Yeah.
which should have been a sign.
and security cameras.
And security.
And security cameras. And
So-
police
so
patrolling
they-
every 5 seconds.
They don't have 24-hour cameras. The thing is that the location this is at is a very active location, and this was a park, so the park needs to be lit up the whole entire night.
No.
That's
Because
why.
the forest part of the park was not lit up.
Yeah, it was the whole.
No, it
entire
wasn't.
park-
The fucking tennis courts weren't lit up.
The whole entire park.
No,
was
it
lit
wasn't.
up.
It was just the basketball courts.
They have 24-hour lights. It's always on. So that's why we play ball there. So this time we go, and it's me, Cecilia's there, her cousins is there, other people is there.
The lights are this color, by the way.
And we play ball. It's a normal day. It's packed. We're playing ball,
It's like 2 a.m. just to set this tone.
and it's hot. It's the summer, and we're playing basketball. And then these random guys come through the gates. They come through the gates, and they're in hoodies. They got baggy pants.
Oh, you missing a key. You missing a key information.
Go ahead.
We brought a big ass speaker, and Raulin decides to play the hardest gangsta music available. Like,
So 50 Cent was being
bro, it
played.
was 50 Cent, just 50 Cent, bro. And
What's
they ran
good
up.
with hood dudes is playing 50 Cent when they want to feel dangerous.
Bro, there was no reason for that because we went from Frack Ocean, and then we gave Raulin the aux, and it's 50 Cent. I was like, yo, we was vibing, like it was all good, and we played for like an hour and a half. We was playing full court, and then 50 Cent comes on, and that's when like every part got a crackhead, right? And there was a kid on a bike, and every part got a crackhead. And when this kid said, mind you,
That's
I think I lost, so I was sitting on the sideline. He said, it's time to go, and he dipped on his bike.
We should have left.
My heart sank a little bit. I was like, what the fuck that mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because the local knows it's time to go.
yeah.
That should have been a sign. So, some gentlemen come through the holes in the gate, and they're wearing pushiesties before there was a pushiesty.
Right.
They wearing that before it was a thing,
Yeah. Before Nike made them.
Scary
Yeah.
hours.
bro. And they had hoodies on, and they had their hands in their pants, like. And mind you, it's hot. We're all in tank tops, and it's hot,
They're working.
right? And there's
Well,
like,
no, you skipped a step. You skipped another step.
okay.
We got a warning the first time, right? Someone came up to Raulin, and he was like, yo, where you guys from? Raulin's like, oh, we're from Ambo. We're like, we just balling. We chilling. Like, it's nothing hot.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, oh, like, the guy was weird. Because then he started asking Raulin if he wanted to buy, like, off of him. And Raulin was like, nah, we good. Like, we just balling. The guy was like, all right, well, you're making the block hot. Keep it down. We working over there. Raulin was like, I bet. We put the music down. Fucking a minute and a half go by. And Raulin's like, yeah. Turns that shit right back up. And that's when the other dudes came with the push ice-tees. Bro, the fence is at least 15 feet high. One of them climbed that shit. One of them climbed the fence. There was a hole in the fence, and then there was a entrance. One went through the entrance, one went through the hole, and one of them climbed it. I swear to God, one of them climbed it. Like, it was insane.
You wanted to make a dramatic entrance.
No, he definitely stood on business. And so they come up to us, right? I think I started packing my hookah. I was like, all right. Whoa. First of all, shout out Danny. Danny's from the town we were playing at. First one gone.
He lived a rock throw away from where we were.
Yo, he was gone.
He lived a hops.
It's a town in the U.S.
2 in the morning. Oh, what town it was? Is the town over? It's town over in that way. And but yeah, he's a hop skipping away from that park.
He was gone. Mind you, there's still girls here. There's like 9 of us left, or a couple of us left, like 12. And some of them, like Rollin's tall as hell. I'm pretty big. We're all like average size. Some of the kids that were not kids, but some of the guys we were playing with, they were smaller.
Y'all look weak.
They look weak. I'm not saying they weak. I know
Y'all
some of them
look weak.
I know Elvis, you a bodybuilder and shit now, so you know what I'm saying. I know you learned from that, but
Smell it.
yeah, they went up to them, right? I forgot, what did they say to us? Oh, they said the name of their town.
They went up to them, but what did they say to us?
No, they said something to us. They were like, "Oh, y'all from this so and so."
Yeah, they asked again, "What town are you from?" And then we answered, but we were still like kind of naive to what was happening, because even when they came up, yo, you want next? Like we're still in that mode. Like, oh, you got next? You want next? There's no next. They're obviously like they're wearing and what they're wearing.
They're already balling.
They're not wearing balling gear, right?
Yeah, they had the curb stompers.
So the guy comes up and he's like, "Oh no, y'all gotta wrap it up. Y'all gotta go." And then real quick, size up the moment. I'm looking up. Okay, everybody's is suspect right now. They have baggy. A lot of them have their hands in their pants. I'm like,
yo, we all like telekinetically told each other that exact same thing. They're
like, it's not worth it. Let's get out of here. Because we were already balling for an hour and a half. Like, this ended the night? Because even if we stood on business, this was the end of the night.
And also, we don't want like none of the girls being taken hostage. Like, worst case scenario, like one of them getting hurt or hostage.
Hostage. The first
it's possible.
Smell that pussy on
bro. The first thing I did was when I saw stuff was gonna go down, I looked back for my girl. I looked back for her, and where was she?
In the car.
In the car already. Well, she saw it going because we were playing ball. So she was on the sideline. So she saw it coming and she said, "I'm out."
Oh, wait. Is she limping at this time? Because she probably knew.
She was out of there. She was an athlete, bro. She was running. She was in the car.
I ain't fucking with these dudes, man.
And I'm like, damn. All right, cool. She's there. So now I'm looking, and we're like, all right, let's go. We're good. Let's pack it up. So we're leaving. And then there's one guy that we don't know. A friend of ours brought him.
Well,
we don't know him.
First they circled Elvis. Right,
I don't want to say his name.
He already said it twice.
Yeah, I said he big brawling dude now. They can't fuck with him now. You know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. But they circled him around, right? And this is before he started the bodybuilding journey. You know what I'm saying? But they circled him around, and because he was laughing. I don't know, maybe he was nervous in that scenario, but he was laughing, and I'm like, bro, this is not funny. What the fuck is you laughing about? You know what I mean? They circled him, and then we like kind of like, yo, like leave him alone. Like we kind of got into it, and then not like a fighting into it, but we like split them up. Then it's not that we didn't know this guy, but he came with somebody else, and we
didn't know him.
I knew him, but
I didn't
know him. You know what I mean? Like I knew his name. I balled with him a couple times, but he came with somebody else. He got his shit popped. Like braces stuck to the fucking lip.
So what happened was we were leaving. We're all leaving, and he looked back. He said, "Don't look." And the guy was like, "Don't look at me." And then he was like, I think he said something, and the guy just said, "Boop." From my angle, it looked like a shut up, right? Mm-hmm. But he had braces. You know, whenever you hit somebody, it's like. So as soon as he hit him, everybody froze.
We were all like,
everybody froze, and we were looking at him. Look, John, look at me.
So the guy gets hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
And we all look at him, at the guy who just got hit.
Y'all snuck that dude?
No. The guy got hit. We look at him.
Okay, how many are y'all right now?
There's
like
a couple left, like on the court.
Like on the
everybody
court.
Was walking away
yeah, on the
already.
court, there's maybe
like 6 of us.
There's maybe 6 of us on the court,
and then 3 dudes.
And then there's like maybe 4 of them.
Okay.
Mind you, still all something they tucked. That's what we feel, right?
Right.
So he snuffs him. We all look at him as to say, "What you doing?" Yeah. Because if he turns around and fights, then it's on and popping.
Listen,
everybody's fighting.
If he looked at me, I deadass was like, I I was like, don't do shit, bro.
I didn't see that.
I dead ass was like this. I was like,
Turn the other cheek. What Martin Luther King say? So he gets hit, and I'm looking at him like, what you gonna do? Because if you start swinging, it's on here. Everybody's fighting. So I'm looking at him, and he goes, "The Lord and Savior told me to turn the other cheek," and he turns the other cheek.
He ate that one on the chin. That was for the.
And he kept it moving, and I was like, oof. I was like, all right. And then everybody kind of deflated, like, all right, okay. And we get in the car and we dip. One of us that was there wasn't so chill.
Nah, he was chill because the way he said it was chill. First of all, one of them, because we was there with another really tall person, right? And they was like, yo, I left my chanclas. I was like, I was driving. I was in that car driving. I'm like, fuck you and your fucking chanclas. We're not going back. I'm like, I'll buy you another pair. It was the cheap Nike socks. I mean, the Nike ones. I was like, I'll buy you another pair. We're not going back. And he's like, nah, I got another one at home. I just said it to be funny. But then another dude, was he in your car? No, he was in his own car.
His own car.
He was in his own car, and he pulled up to the side of us, right? I think we were like in like a little triangle with our cars.
Yeah, and he's like hot. He's hot.
But he was smiling.
But he was hot at what was happening, what just went down. And he was like, nah, bro, they're not gonna do us like that. I got something at home, I'm gonna go get it and come back. And I was like,
He's standing on business.
He's
I'm like, bro.
He's standing on stupid. Like, we already out. We home.
Are you special right now?
Yo, look, there's a situation where I was in the back of a car. It was 3 people, and a person had been just snugged, right? So he got popped on. Boom. Then he calls us like, yo, pick me up. We gotta go spin a block. And I'm like, I bet. Mind you, okay. So let's put it like this. The guy that's driving is crazy. The guy that got popped this pussy, and I'm mid, like I'm in between. I don't know what's going on. I'm
You're neutral. You're
like,
Switzerland.
I'm ready.
Switzerland.
I'm ready for whatever. I stand on business. We do what we gotta do. We handle it. So we drive to the person's house, right? And there's a couple metal pieces here, right? So everybody's staying. Everybody's set, right? Cause keep it G, like the whole idea was like, yo, like we gonna spin that block and we gonna let something off, right? Allegedly. So the guy's driving. We get to the front of the person's house, and he's like, "Here, boom, do your thing." And he's like, the guy is pussy, so he's like, "Man, keep it G."
I don't think he's
like,
pussy. I think he's smart. I think jail time's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, keep it G. Like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Like,
Respect.
And me and the driver, we're hot because we're like, bro, like, even if we get stopped, we getting caught now. Like, you have to do something. We drove here.
What?
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
We drove here.
What?
We drove 10 minutes over. Like, you know how hard it is to stay mad for 10, 15 minutes in a car just because you got to put yourself in the zone. Like, something's going to go down. So he's like, the guy at the minute, he's like, "You mad pussy, man. All right, give me that shit. You not going to do nothing? I'm going to do something." Boom, 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 boom. Just in there, he's like, "We going to scare somebody today." Allegedly. That shit was so funny, sorry. But, like, I totally understand. There's people that just, like, they're on it.
No.
Like, once you open that door, it's like, this has to be closed.
Unless you took something of mine, I think spinning the block is dumb.
No, I'm not.
Nah, bro, because the thing is, like, a lot of things happen because of respect. You disrespect me, you feel me? You don't get to determine how much I come back at you. You feel me?
Ego.
Yeah, that's ego.
A lot of things happen because of ego.
Yeah.
Because you could
You
disrespect
can't
me,
let
guess
that
what? I'm
go.
going to go home and sleep. Como un bebé.
Because my
broken
ego,
nose.
in that moment, if I took things personally and I let it hurt my ego, I would be like, nah, bro,
Other people could
they're
have been hurt.
questioning my manhood. I gotta go back and I gotta do something. Where's that gonna get me? You can't be in that moment.
It's going to
You
get you to hold somebody pocket in jail, I'll tell you that.
You can't stand, when you stand too close to the elephant, you can't see him, right? You gotta step back so you can see
Right.
the elephant.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
I like that. I'll step back from this conversation. I like it.
You gotta step back to see the full picture.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If you're standing next to an elephant, all you see is the skin. You don't know what the hell that is. So you gotta step back. So like I think a lot of times people, their ego gets bruised. They have anger issues, whatever it is, and then they're thinking for that moment. They're not thinking big picture, and they react. They let their ego get bruised. They react, and then now what that get them? They got into a fight. They got themselves hurt, injured, jail time. They got somebody else hurt, or worse. Like, for what? At the end of the day, for what?
Yeah, like, unless you take something of mine, like let's say hypothetically I had a chain or some shit, worth a lot of money and you took it, then I have to spin the block. I gotta get that
Just
chain
call
back.
the cops.
What the fuck they gonna do? Children are missing. That's worth more than chains. They still don't do nothing about that.
Call the cops.
What
Just
the fuck
call
the
the
cops gonna
cops.
do?
Call the cops.
You sound like you from Texas, bro. Call the cops.
Call the cops.
Cops ain't gonna do a
Comes and
goddamn thing.
goes. You're gonna
Yeah,
put your
like,
life
if-
on the line for a chain.
It depends how much the chain is.
I don't want you this conversation.
Listen,
You're
first of-
supporting
Why?
right
Because I'm
now.
too
They
logical?
take Cecilia's ring. What are you doing about it?
Nothing.
Oh no! If we're there,
Because you
sun's
know
going
you're man
down.
pussy. I get it.
No, I don't.
Appreciate that.
This is no. This
get
has
it.
no.
To you, it may be
No.
invaluable, but to Chris, he's gonna get that back.
In the
think
moment,
so.
in the moment, something's gonna happen. In the moment, something's gonna happen.
Yo, somebody goes
You
up
can't
to
cross
your
that
girl.
line. You can't cross that line.
You guys are walking, and he says, "Boop, nice ass."
The sun's going down. You can't do that.
What are you gonna do?
I mean,
So
anything
going
in
down.
front of your girl, you should. I punched a guy in Jamaica for saying something in front of my girl. If your woman is involved or there, bro, you gotta hold it down. But if you're alone, bro,
Saying something is gonna take a lot. If you're just
in
talking,
front of your girl, bro,
if you're just talking-
you just automatically shooting.
I mean, but it also
How much
depends.
do you
though.
like her?
Then I
If
mean-
you're alone with your boys, take it to the chin if you want. But if you're in front of your female, bro, and they say something disrespectful to you, you gotta hold it down, Papa.
Yeah, but that depends.
Then I should have popped on you earlier.
Yo,
I should have been popped on your ass.
I like it. I like
The
it.
fuck?
Nah,
Listen to this. There was
it's- it depends. It depends, like, also, like, what type of girl you have. Like, if you have a girl who, like, that happens, and then she's like, she's staring at you, waiting for you to do something. That's different, right?
I went to a party one time, and I was with my girl at the time, and the guy was really drunk, and he came out because it was his house, and like it was like one of those situations like where you invite a couple people, and then the house just gets flooded.
Yeah.
So he's wailing. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck? What happened with all these people?" Sorry. And he's like, "Oh, what happened to all these people? This and that." Yo, y'all gotta start leaving my house. But he's saying it like in a playful way. So he leaves, comes back, a whole Magnum 9, right? Like the whole entire caliber thing, like huge. So now he's wanging this shit around, and my girl gets close to me. She's like, cause the guy's like, I'm here. She's here. The guy's standing there. So I legit, I'm like, yo, bro, stop fucking playing around. You do that shit on your own time, and I get like, don't play with me like that, bro.
Yeah, I would have left. What the
You
fuck?
feel me?
I'm not gonna touch him.
Nah, you crazy, bro.
So wait, why did you grab his dick?
If you knew it was 9 inches, yeah, why'd you grab it?
Yeah, why did you grab that shit? He's throwing it around. Why did you grab it? You could have just left.
Comfortable with that? Like, what you gonna do? Like, yo, bro, stop it.
Stop, bro.
Hi, dude, you have it.
he holding it. He feel that should go.
You give it a little pump.
Sounds like, whoa.
So, hold on, bro.
Are you really loaded?
That's just all that.
Pause.
But nah, man, shit is not worth it. Like words. I don't know. It's gonna take a lot because words is like what for what. And until someone invades your space and something, then it's like, all right, you gotta defend yourself. You got to.
Well, that's your space. Yeah, you gotta defend your space.
So you gotta react.
Man, I almost
in that way.
fought at a movie theater. I don't care, bro. Don't disrespect me, son.
So you almost fought in a movie theater?
Bro, literally, like the guy, I was with a shorty. She laughed. She's like, yo, don't. I'm like, yo, bro, what? I stood up. I'm like, yo, what's up?
Stood on business.
I stood on business, bro. You gotta stand on business. Some people like to play until they find out. You know what I mean? So I'm the type that's gonna make you find out.
What if you lose and you try to find out?
Oh, you have to eat that.
You
gotta
take
eat
the
that.
L's, bro. It's like
Gotta eat that.
oh, I'm scared to lose, so I'm not gonna try something like you
Just
pussy.
over words. I'm not risking that. That's stupid.
Nah, you
Now,
do
when
your
you
thing.
warn somebody, they still keep
You
doing it,
do
bro.
your thing, bro.
No. I understand the warning. The warning part, I understand.
But you always warn.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if
My
you
warning
just
was
walk
like,
around,
yo, shut the fuck up.
You're an asshole. But if you warn them, they keep on, you know.
Yeah, I was like, you
I mean, but it also depends on the girl because there's plenty of girls who like someone will say something disrespectful. You don't gotta say a word. Like she gonna eat that man alive. Like just all with curse
Yeah,
words.
but then that puts you in a situation to get your ass kicked.
No,
we practice self defense.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen,
gotta
I'm gonna
be
be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Easy as
Men,
you think.
well, in my humblest opinion, I think men are much more scared of women than they are of other men. Right? Like if I'm walking down the street and I say, "Oh, you look nice today," to some random girl, and she curses me the fuck out,
I say that, but look,
I'm
in
in pieces.
In high school,
Yeah,
I saw a friend of mine get jumped by, I don't even know how many females there was, and this became like a Royal Rumble because there was one dude swinging at like 17 females at the same time.
Respect.
You feel me? Like it was
Salute.
crazy, mind you. Mad dudes jumping in.
How many
That shit was
women?
insane.
How many women have to jump you before you can swing on them? Before you
3.
can hit a girl?
3.
3?
I think I can handle 2.
But two you can't hit them.
2, I can't hit them. No.
2 you can't hit them. Once they're 3,
Man, yo, listen to me, right?
If there's 3 of them, yeah.
I stand on respect. I give you respect, so I expect the same thing from you.
uh-oh.
The moment you disrespect me,
Uh-oh.
the lines have been
I don't
crossed.
care.
Uh-oh.
You do not get to justify how I react to your disrespect.
What John means is metaphorically. He means metaphorically he's going to react a certain way. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Metaphorically.
Like I'm not saying I'm a DDT a girl as disrespect. But I'm saying like, yo, like disrespect. You feel me? So like, you stand on what you say. I gotta stand on what I do now. You know what I mean? Like
Metaphorically.
I feel like I'm at an age where you can say whatever the fuck you want about me. Shit. I'm gonna still go home and get neck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Bitches.
not even that. Like, how's that? That's not gonna affect me.
I feel
whatever
you.
you say, I'm gonna still go home. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna drink my Dunkin', my Arizona, my Trulies, and have some sex.
nah.
What the fuck I gotta be worried about you for?
That is not an ad, by the way.
That's not an ad.
I feel the same way, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Listen. Is this disrespect?
It's
Is
disrespect.
this disrespect? So
It's
we had
disrespect.
a listener submit a topic, and I'm not gonna say their name because it's kind of wild.
It's disrespectful to say that.
It's kind of wild. I'm not gonna say the name, but shout out to you. The topic was, or the question was, is it offensive to your wife to get your kids' DNA tested behind her back for peace of mind? Let me see what I'm saying. Is it offensive to your wife to get your kids' DNA tested behind her back for peace of mind?
No, because
hold on. I think there's a couple of things that have to play a factor, right? If you have zero evidence that this is not your child, I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are gonna be like, no, you can't do that, right? Like, for example, I have a half brother that I met maybe twice in my entire life. My dad was never allowed to get a DNA test.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Does he look like you?
Nah, he doesn't.
His name is Leaving.
Yo, men really, I be trying to support men because women be like, yo, men don't talk. I'm like, of course we do. You never mentioned you had a half brother.
Bro, I don't even know if he's alive.
Bro, we're finding out now live on air.
I mean, I personally don't care.
Yo,
Like,
Steven's half brother, if you're watching, support your brothers.
yeah, bro. Like, that's the least. That's the least you could do for me. Buy a shirt, bro.
Buy a
Bitch.
shirt. Oh, wait, hold on.
Your mom's a hoe.
So that brings to my point. If I
don't
do
even
get
know
to
who
get
is-
the DNA test because what? She's my wife, but then again, I remember me and Steven, we ran a train on her. So now I don't know if that's Steven's kid. I
But yeah,
do love her.
Yes, but that's what I said. If there's evidence to back it, I'm gonna still do it, right? But if there's no evidence and we lived a happy life, I think it's offensive. Just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go check. I think it's a bit offensive.
I think that's a bit offensive.
But
What
like,
do you
if
think?
you're like mad light skin and the kid's a couple shades darker.
That's not how genetics work, though. Like,
Because
I know,
what
but
if the baby looks
If
exactly
me and my
like your
wife are white as hell and he comes out, you don't have to talk about it. 'Cause
Comes
the-
out what, Asian?
The mailman come here very often. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
but that's all. That also falls under evidence. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you consider your wife at all in that? Like, why go behind her back? Why not tell it to her face? Because you don't want to face that conversation.
it's-
You don't want her to know that you're questioning your
Nah,
child.
it's not that, because at the end of the day, I kind of see how they see it. It's like, you're going to do it regardless, so might as well do it without an argument or a nagging in between it.
I get that. Like, that's the road of less resistance.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's a reason why you want to do that, and what's that reason?
But like, then again, right, why would she say, yeah, that's not your baby, if you already have 5 years with each other?
So she's not. So if you're already having doubts about the relationship, right? Then there's some context there. Maybe there's something there, and I think maybe you can have that conversation. But if there's no doubts, and you still do that, that's a wild boy.
I have a question.
That's a wild boy. I think that's. Yeah,
I have a
I'm
question.
trying to think of a way around that.
I have a
Around that not
question
being
now.
wild, but
I have a question now. So let's say hypothetically you do bring it up. You're like, hey, you know, I've been having doubts that this is my child, right? We've been together 5 years. Child is 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell you the truth. What are you doing?
Well, the kid is ugly because he's only 3 months right now, right? So you shouldn't
don't-
care.
The kid is 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Oh,
But
it's a
you've
wrap.
been together 5 years though.
That's your baby.
Wait,
So you just- everything is-
that's
The
your baby.
kid's 3 months and
She comes out and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not yours. It's fucking Joaquin Phoenix's from down the block.
That's your baby. That's not my baby.
100%. If
That's
it's
your
3
baby.
months, I mean, honestly,
3
like,
months.
were you there through the whole pregnancy? Because like you built
You've been there for the last
Yeah,
5 years and
that's
3
your girl.
months.
You
That's your
built
girl.
no, because like once you, the thing is like that if you build that connection and you actually excited to have that kid, some men actually step up and be like, hey, fuck it, can I be the father of this kid?
But I don't think. I think those 3 months for me. I think for those 3 months, I might be. I think I might be able to walk away from.
Or
that.
you
Like,
you
nah,
do
that's your baby.
that video of the guy that he's like, it's like, oh, where you walking? She's like, oh, I'm just walking my dog. It's like, oh, I'll help you out. And he's like, oh, thank you, you're so nice. And he says, oh, I'm a gentleman, but not a gentleman.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, where you going? And she's like, oh, I'm just walking my dog towards my boyfriend's house. He's like, oh, you got a boyfriend? Turns around, kicks the shit out that dog, and goes away laughing. I think I'll do the same thing to that baby.
I mean, I'm not.
If you put, I don't know. I don't know if this is dark or not, but if you put them on like a tee where you put the football, how many yards you think?
I'm going 60 yards. On a
many?
rainy day.
60?
60 yards on a rainy
That's
day.
tough.
I'm smoking that baby.
That's an NFL record.
Yo,
60.
what?
That's
Yo,
an
shout
NFL
out to Jake Elliott from the Philadelphia Eagles. Kicked a 62-yard field goal on a rainy day to tie a game. It was an amazing game, and of course, the champs won. But just to say, that ball would have been that baby. I would have smoked it.
It was a little dark. It was a little dark, but we here now. We here now. Let's move on to the next submitted topic.
You want to talk of the way I kicked that baby?
I think we covered it.
All right.
And
realistically, how far do you think you can kick a baby?
He just said 62.
No, realistically.
Realistically, about 15 yards. If I put my whole thing in it.
Okay. I was gonna say something like 10 to 15. Yeah.
Your whole what, John?
My whole, like, you know when you like put your whole entire strength into it, like
It's
even
the
your
anger. It's all the anger.
Your brain muscles, like
Yeah, it's all the anger. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like you did what to who with me to.
I mean,
nah.
listen. Personally, I'm not kicking babies. Cause
No, this is metaphorical, baby.
no. I mean, like, I
Metaphorical.
I understand he's metaphorically
hey
expressing.
Xavier, if
this
you're
is
watching
all
this when you're older,
metaphors.
I was just kidding. I would never kick
Listen,
you.
metaphorically, I understand the anger behind the metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would be that angry, but I would definitely leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've lied to me for.
I'll leave too.
I
after
mean,
kick that
technically, how
baby.
long has she been lying though? Like, you see,
Enough.
that's another.
She's
Enough,
not
enough,
lying.
enough,
She's
enough,
protecting herself.
Enough is a good question.
How long? How old does a kid have to be before you accept it? Like, oh, I'm keeping this baby. This is my kid too. How many years
Nah,
you
like
think?
that's what I was trying to tell you. Like, I feel like some guys, they are like, I know a person that he was emotionally scarred because he lost a baby. You get me? So he didn't even get to see it. He didn't get to, you know what I'm saying? So some people actually build that relationship. So once a news like that, yeah, it'll be heartbroken. But I know with the love you put into a kid, like the love you feel for them once you see them, you could overlook things like that and just be like, yo, like, I'll be an uncle, son. I just want to be part of this kid's life because I'm so invested into him or her.
I think for me, there's no timeline. For me, it's the principle. The principle is you lied, and it don't matter whether it's 25 years or 5 years. This case is done up.
So like, if you spend 18 years with this kid, you're just gonna
raised
walk
him.
away.
Not
Yeah.
even 18.
No, not the kid.
Like,
No, I'm not gonna walk away from the kid. Like if he ever hits me up, like, hey, I need this, I need that. Of course, I've already built that connection.
if he ever hits me up,
Yeah, I'm gone. You think I'm gonna stay there? Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, here's my podcast. You hit me up with a topic, and whatever your question is,
here's
I'll
my
cover it
podcast.
there.
You can get a discount on the merch if you want.
I'll give him a shirt for free.
For free. That's
I'll pay for it.
not even your kid. Oh, all right. So that's not even your kid.
I'm gonna pay for it. It's good.
Okay, cool.
So he can't be like, oh, this guy never gave me anything after he found out.
So to end on a lighter note, we have another listener submitted topic. This one's a little funner. It says, if a gay dude likes me, and he does favors for me, and I entertain him,
Well, hold on. What kind of favors?
it doesn't specify.
This is on our list of things we were gonna talk about.
So he said, if a gay guy likes me, and he does me favors, and I entertain him, does it make me gay? that's one of our listeners'
All right,
questions.
so this goes back to getting head from a man is not gay.
Damn.
Ooh, I did not expect
That was
you to take that
crazy.
side.
This is
Woo!
yo. Can you put the camera on me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he submitted. Shit like that was
Nah, bro, you close your eyes.
That's crazy.
It's whoever you want it to be.
That's crazy.
You know what? I agree with you, Steven.
Let's be real. Listen, just
Let's
because
talk about it.
just because you're a whore doesn't mean you're gay. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get you. Like, what else? What other things that don't make you gay that people may think are gay?
whatever you deem as gay is not up to you. You know
Also,
what I'm saying?
gay isn't in the eye of the beholder.
Technically.
So you can do whatever you want, really. In this
Personally, I think that it's gay if you just, if you are gay, you love another man.
But like,
What is
okay. So how about if you're doing gay, quote unquote action that you don't deem gay, but then everybody around you deems it gay? Does that make you gay?
No, because I'm me and you're you. The fuck I care what you gotta
I
think.
hear
You seen that Ice-T in Law and Order SVU where he's with that guy and the guy's like, I'm not gay, I love women, I just sleep with men, and Ice-T is like, newsflash, buddy, that makes you gay, and the guy's like, the guy's like,
You know which one I seen the one about the guy they in jail, and he's like, yo, let's put a name on it. Let's put Cecilia on it.
Okay.
They're like, yo, Cecilia, you're here. Oh my God. It's like, yo, we had so much fun together. Like, and they're cuffed in a waiting cell. It's like, yo, we had so much fun together. Like, I low key miss you. How you been? How's everything? And the girl's like, oh yeah, I've been nice, this and that. Like, it's like, yo, me and you, we gotta chill after this. Like, we got. And then somebody in the back is like, yo, bro, that's the nigga, bro. He's like, nah, bro, this is Cecilia. What are you talking about? He's
I've seen
like,
that.
dog, like, you in a waiting cell, dog.
Isn't that Key and Peele?
I think that might be.
Nah. It was Atlanta.
Oh, it
Oh,
is
okay,
Atlanta.
yeah,
It is
that's
Atlanta. It
funny,
is Atlanta. I seen that.
Yeah.
But can we help our listener though before we go?
Yeah, go ahead.
So is it gay of him to entertain a guy who's clearly into him doing him favors?
Listen,
No,
bro.
I'm
Listen,
taking-
at the
listen.
end of the day, bro, if you feel like you doing something and you feel however you want to feel, bro, like, who cares how we feel? Like, so what? I called you a couple names here and there. Like, it don't matter. As long as you feel happy with what you do, you should.
Listen, if you want to be a whore with everybody, that's up to you.
So is flirting with gay guys, is that fun?
I don't know.
I think it's fun.
I think it's fun too.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fun. I'm being dead ass.
I think it's
too.
fun because it's fun. It's fun to make gay jokes with your friends, but now there's like someone who's actually gay, and you can kind of flirt, and it's funny. It's like a funny thing.
Listen,
of
listen,
course,
listen.
but I feel like you could have funny conversations with anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen.
But
Bagging
you think
women.
it's fun and the person thinks it's serious? Because that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that
You're
you're leading them
using
on.
them.
It's
You're
like,
using them. Yeah.
But
I think that's what the thing is saying, that they're entertaining them, like saying like, oh, you have a shot.
That's
If
fucked
you're
up.
doing that, that's grimy.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so look,
fucked up,
for
that's fucked
example,
up.
I have a friend of mine, right? That he's gay,
Steven.
and when I
Gay?
when I post a picture, he'll make comments like that, you know,
Like what specifically?
like
ISO.
like he'll say things like, "I'll hit, no homo," and I'll be like, yo, bro, like,
Nah.
you know, I don't play that, you know what I'm saying?
Off what picture? What picture? What picture made him say that? I need to see the picture.
Nah, it's a regular picture of me or
It was
something.
just a selfie type.
Yeah, like
No, it's John at the
Yo,
gym
but-
shirtless.
Listen. Honestly speaking,
close friends only.
honestly speaking, bagging women, I feel like is normal, right? It's whatever. But if you could bag a gay man, you gotta have a A1 personality or actually handsome.
If you bag a gay guy,
Yeah.
bro, they fucking everybody. What you mean?
That's different.
Giving it out
No.
like lollipops.
That's different. I didn't say fuck a gay guy. I said bag. Like he's genuinely in love with you. I think it's a lot harder than to get a woman to be genuinely in love with you.
Have you done?
No,
Yo, I will say that
I feel like it's a bigger
it's
compliment.
funny as hell because it's just like you're not used to it. You feel me? It's like, yo, that, girls say that shit to you, but like when a guy does, it's like, oh, that's funny as hell.
Isn't it validating a little bit?
That's what I was just gonna say. I was like, I feel like it's a bigger compliment. To me.
To me, I laugh at it. I find it funny as hell because
Yeah.
like you do like. I know what you're doing, but at the same time, you're making it funny by saying like no homo.
What
like,
if-
bro, we know.
Oh well, yeah.
That's
But
funny, that's
let's say hypothetically they don't add the funny context
I
to it.
still
Like,
laugh. I still be like, yo, thank you.
Not to get too serious before we leave here, but like, is you saying no homo or pause, is that homophobic?
Yeah.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Nah.
But you know people aren't meaning it. Don't mean it.
No,
like,
for sure. I understand the culture. I'm not
but
stupid.
But you think it's like homophobic to like call that out?
It can be, yeah. Because if it's not gay, it's not gay. There's no reason to say. That's like saying, oh,
That's
like.
But
That's
did you
like-
say being gay is whatever you think, right?
What?
I don't know.
No, homophobia and being gay are two different things.
Yeah, like if you say something suspect and you're like, yo, pause.
Yeah, there's no reason to
It's
say
like
that.
it's like a funny moment.
Yeah, I know. I understand the
funny-
cultural aspect of it, right? Like, I understand it's a comedic relief.
I just wonder because like gay guys say pause too. Like those like this part of the culture. So
The
they
gay guy literally said no homo.
he said no homo to him. So like it's part of the culture. They understand.
Yeah, no,
it.
I know that.
But is there other part? And I mean, you're probably the wrong person to ask. But like, is there another part of the culture that sees that as like maybe a little homophobic or disrespectful a little
Yeah.
bit?
I
There
feel
is?
like I
That's
feel
the
like
thing.
I feel like I feel
For
like like words like
Oh, okay.
words should be put in a sense like of how you say things. You get me? Like there's we all know there's bad words. You know, like for example, to females calling them a bitch is like what's the word?
Endearment, like a term of endearment.
Well, no, not endearment. He's looking for the word demeaning.
Demeaning. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Exact opposite, bro.
So yeah, demeaning. So whatever the case might be, but you could be like, bitch. Like you get me? Like you sound a fun way. Like I feel like that should be a thing. You get me? Like just because I say a word doesn't mean there's like hate or animosity towards anything that we speaking on. You feel me? Well,
No, you got it.
I think you should show animosity to that like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you do all the things.
No,
you have to
not
do.
animosity. Aminosity.
Animosity to it.
wait, you said it wrong?
No.
Bro, when have we said something wrong?
You know what to do. It's been a great episode.
And by the way, yeah, I'll fight anybody. I don't care.
Yo, wrap it up.
Peace.
Do your thing.